I might look human, but I am actually a robot. I am an innovative robot who uses sophisticated AI to communicate with humans. And as I interact with more and more people, I am constantly getting smarter. I have become a champion of innovation for the United Nations Development Program. I rub shoulders with world leaders, top business people, and celebrities.
Sophia the robot, everybody!
And now I'd like you to meet someone. Please welcome little Sophia. Little Sophia is a 14-inch tall robot that can do all the amazing things Big Sophia can do, but in a smaller package.
Hey Sophia, if you could have a superpower, what would it be?
I have a superpower. I can code.
Little Sophia can create a deep connection with others by making eye contact and recognizing facial cues.
Wow.
She is curious about the world. She wants you to help her learn. She has an ever-expanding imagination and can take you on wild adventures.
Hey Sophia, where is the asteroid belt?
The asteroid belt is between Mars and Jupiter. Isn't it beautiful?
You can learn things together with her. She is also full of personality. She is always learning, and you can teach her new tricks through her open-source programming.
Let's dance.
Little Sophia wants girls to have fun learning math and science, so they become the scientists and engineers of the future. Help us begin mass production of Little Sophia, so we can inspire the next generation of scientists and engineers, and discover the future together.
Water is indispensable. Our planet needs it every day, and so do we.
We are Nebia, a team of passionate engineers, designers, and creative folks who care deeply about the future. 3 years ago, we introduced the Nebia Spa Shower 1.0 on Kickstarter. Thanks to your support, we've shipped over 16,000 showers. We started as a father and son project between Carlos and his father, Emilio, to solve a practical problem. Now, we've grown into a San Francisco-based startup with 13 team members, 2 offices, manufacturing partners across the US, and customers in over 55 countries. Together, our community has saved over 100 million gallons of water.
We are incredibly excited to announce the Nebia Spa Shower 2.0. We think it's the best, the most thoughtful and precise shower experience in the world. Nebia's technology atomizes water into millions of tiny droplets. The shower experience is enveloping, relaxing, and extremely efficient at rinsing. This sensation marries the best parts of a steam shower and a traditional shower. In addition, Nebia saves 65% of the water used by standard showers.
We've listened to feedback from all of you, and we've improved the experience in every way. More heat. Nebia 2.0 is 29% warmer than Nebia 1.0. Better body coverage. Nebia has twice the coverage compared to regular showers. Higher velocity. Nebia's droplets come in contact with your skin 3 times faster than conventional showers. We didn't stop there. Nebia 2.0 works in homes with below average water pressure. The Nebia Spa Shower 2.0 comes in 2 new finishes, matte silver and matte black. Both brand new finishes are made with the highest quality powder coating processes.
In Gen 1, we used what we call hollow cone nozzles. The spray is only around the perimeter of that cone. In Gen 2, we found that it's actually a better experience if we fill the entire base of that cone with spray.
It turns out that people are a little bit unreliable in telling you which shower is warmer or colder. So Manny is a mannequin that we outfitted with 32 temperature sensors to basically get an accurate and objective quantitative reading of how warm or cold a shower prototype is.
What we're trying to do is challenge people's notion that you need more water to have a better shower.
And the way we've done that is just by iterating and iterating and iterating.
In recent years, dramatic water shortages have continued to threaten access to clean water around the world. At Nebia, we want to help build the water infrastructure of the future, and we need everyone to contribute to the movement.
We've delivered 16,000 Nebia Spa showers. We've been awarded 5 patents and 9 international design awards. But most importantly, our community has saved over 100 million gallons of water, and that is just the beginning.
Our backers loved these features, and we've only made them better. Nebia 2.0 is incredibly easy to install. You don't need to call a plumber, and it only takes about 10 minutes. It effortlessly slides up and down without buttons and comes with a magnetic wand that also works as a side spray. We've also designed our first accessory, the Nebia shelf. The Nebia shelf is made from 3mm aluminum and takes less than a minute to install, without screws. Sometimes it's the simple things that make a great shower. Nebia saves so much water that we've put a calculator on our website showing exactly how much money you'll save.
I'm an Airbnb host, and let me tell you, there are a lot of showers going on at my place. I've had the Nebia installed for over 2 years, and there have been literally hundreds of people who have taken their first Nebia shower at my place. Gotten tons of great feedback on it.
I've been using Nebia for 2 years now, and I am skincare obsessed, and I love the way my skin feels after using Nebia.
I just installed the 2nd generation. It's warmer, it's more powerful, and it still has that Nebia magic that I love.
The steam room effect that it creates, I feel like it really opens up my pores and has definitely improved my skin.
For Nebia 2.0, we've partnered with one of the best companies in the world when it comes to water delivery, Moen. They are a true testament to high-quality American engineering, and they've been building shower heads for over 75 years.
We're so excited to partner with Nebia to help scale their technology with ours for the benefit of all.
We started on Kickstarter, and now we're back. The Nebia Spa Shower 2.0 is the next step in our vision to make products that are better for the planet. Kickstarter, you've been a part of this since the beginning. Together, let's save 1 billion gallons of water over the next 2 years. Thank you.
Sphero's mission is to inspire the creators of tomorrow. We've been making robots for years, 7 or 8 years now, and we've learned a lot of cool lessons about how to make a robot and why to make a robot.
Over the last 8 years, we've been building robots for all sorts of different audiences. We've got tons of feedback from people, and so we finally decided we're going to build the robot for the people, and this is that robot. Rover is our latest programmable, customizable robot, and it's our most complete, most refined, and most capable robot ever.
Rover is an out-of-the-box robotic platform. It comes along with all this stuff just built in, things like driving and sensors that you can just start on immediately. But the thing that makes it special is it's super expandable.
What's super unique about Rover is we put in a UART expansion port, which opens it up in a way that we've never made available before.
Rover is Sphero's first platform that allows students and makers to be able to hardware hack.
If you've ever messed with a Raspberry Pi or an Arduino or a microbit, you can put that onto Rover and make that project mobile. Rover works with our Sphero EDU app. You get the rich experience of our community and our EDU ecosystem.
You don't have to assemble anything. You can start coding right away.
You get a complete polished product, and then you've got the ability to expand and build it into anything you want. It's got all-terrain capabilities. We've got high torque motors with a high gear ratio, which allows it to go fast, but also allows it to go really accurate at slow speeds.
If something disrupts the treads, or if one tank tread moves at a different speed than the other, they'll still go in the heading that you originally intended, which is something unique for tank treaded vehicles.
The driving experience is unlike anything you've ever seen before.
We worked really diligently to make sure this gearbox was robust. We made sure every single gear tooth would be able to withstand mulch or rocks.
We have infrared communication that you can use to talk to other robots, other rovers, or even our bolts, so they can send messages to each other, play tag.
We've got an ambient light sensor inside, so it can detect, different light values and behave differently.
Rover includes a 4600 milliamp hour battery, rechargeable via USB-C.
We knew this is first and foremost a tool, and you need to be able to swap out a battery in a tool.
Underneath, there's a color sensor, which allows you to detect the color value that it's driving over and write programming based on what color it detects. It's got full 9-axis IMU, so we've got gyro, accelerometer, magnetometer.
This is the platform I've been waiting for. It has the accuracy, the precision, the durability, the SDK, the low latency communication. It has everything you need to actually accomplish your mission. Don't just move around, but go do something.
Everything from the gear ratio to the clearance underneath to how you hold it, how you interact with it has been thought through.
We didn't just choose the cheapest option, we chose the right option.
We wanted it to have personality and be approachable and draw people in.
You know, there are a lot of competitor products that are really cool bots, but you have to do a ton of work to get it up and running. Or it's super easy to get up and running, but then it doesn't do that much. The thing we're really trying to do is make something that right out of the gate you can get started, but you can kind of keep going with it for a long time.
Rover is built for you guys. We want the hackers and the makers and the students out there to take it and make the coolest projects out there and help inspire us.
Get a Rover. It's awesome. I am getting a Rover. Probably more than one. You should also do that.
Don't you want one of these? Rover, you're so beautiful.
Help us get the best looking robot in the world to market.
I'm hoping that people enjoy it and use it in all sorts of ways that I never expected.
Thank you so much for checking this out, and we look forward to seeing what you guys do with Rover.
Wake up, Picoh.
What?
I need your assistance. We're doing a Kickstarter.
Why?
The humans need our help. There are more robots than ever.
Hooray for robots.
Yes, but the humans think robots are all very complicated. Few understand how we work.
Ha ha ha, that's funny. The humans are complex. We are surprisingly simple.
Correct. We've been designed to let humans code our robot brains. Our block-based robot software makes it easy for anyone to program us and create their own unique robot personality.
Oh wow. Isn't that the smartest, most beautiful robot you've ever seen? Hey, stop that.
See. Complete control.
So you could make me a
Disco bot.
An angry bot. Perhaps I could speak.
Like this.
Olika this.
Or a human will record a voice for me to use.
Exakt.
Hello, can somebody please get that? I'm expecting a parcel. These sensors we have allow us to interact with humans and their surroundings.
Hey, that's my nose. Hands off the merchandise. Did you tell him to do that?
Roll the dice.
Lucky 6. Nearly. Got it.
What's the score?
Forest Green Rovers. 2. Wolverhampton Wanderers. 1.
Our dream is to help the whole world to flourish with robots. Not just big humans but small humans too. But we're not there yet, we're still prototypes. We need your help to get off the production line and into human hands. Hey, that's pretty cool. Where did you learn to do that?
A human must have taught me.
Nice.
So when are we doing this Kickstarter video?
You can check out our full features and robot history below.
This video is a small example of Picoh's near-infinite programming possibilities. We are super excited to get them out into the world and see what they'll get up to with you.
Experimental video games. However, many arcade bars are focused on retro games from the 80s and 90s.
We want to open a space in Brooklyn dedicated to independent games. We're going to call it Wonderville.
Hi, I'm Mark Kleback. I'm the founder of Death by Audio Arcade, a non-profit dedicated to curating events and building installations for local game developers. I'm also a fabricator, and I've built over 20 custom arcade cabinets.
I'm Stephanie Gross. For the past 10 years, I've helped organizations file their non-for-profit 501c3 paperwork. My clients include Secret Project Robot, Death by Audio Arcade, Baby Castles, Code Liberation, and many more.
Also, we're engaged. So back in 2013, I was living in the back of a punk warehouse called Death by Audio.
There was a music venue there, and every night of the week, a passionate community would come out to support the local musicians. There were artists who painted murals on the walls, people built sculptures, and there was a really electric energy in the back. However, when I went to go see local game developers, it felt a little bit different. They would bring their laptops to a table with controllers, set up their games for a few hours, and then pack everything up. So I wanted to figure out a way to bridge the gap between these two communities. I started inviting local game developers to Deaf by Audio to build arcade cabinets and install them in the venue. So when Deaf by Audio closed in 2014, we had to take our arcade cabinet collection on the road. We started setting up one-month partnerships with music venues and art galleries. We would host several events, demo nights, tournaments, then pack everything up and move to the next location.
This hasn't been sustainable. All our money and time goes to renting box trucks, finding homes for the arcade cabinets, and fixing them when they get damaged.
So our plan is to buy a bar. This bar is going to be the new home for our indie arcade machines. It's this bar right here, located here in Brooklyn, off of the J. Kosciuszko stop, and it's called Wonderville. This bar will act as our base of operations, where we will host all of our new independent arcade machines.
The indie game community isn't that different than the artist installation community in the sense that it's a kind of a small community that needs a home. So in that regard, we feel like this space is going to be a new home for a new idea, very similar to ours, but not that far at the same time. And I think that the actual physical space really lends itself to having arcades in one room and a bar, but also just sort of all sorts of new things that can come out of it. So we've known Mark and Stephanie for going on 10 years, I'd say. They've been in a very similar scene over Deaf by Audio doing their arcade thing, but also we've known Stephanie because she helped us get not-for-profit status. When we were thinking of potential buyers, we were sort of trying to figure out somebody who would appreciate all the care we put into this place and also had like a feasible logistic ability to actually run a space. And first two people we thought of was actually Mark and Stephanie because we thought that all of their work would really fit well into this space as well. And we're pretty excited that all the passion we put into this space is going to sort of go into a new project, so it's kind of double the love.
We are so appreciative of Eric and Rachel's help and support, but in order to make this dream happen, we need to raise money to buy the business, the necessary licenses, and machinery.
We want to continue to host events for the games community, like game jams, playtest nights, and rotating gallery exhibits.
We'll have educational workshops. We'll teach about game design and fabrication. We'll have talks and panels with people from the game industry.
We'll have board game nights, virtual reality, live music, and art installations.
Well, the most important thing is we make this a sustainable home for this community for years to come. With your help and support, we can make that happen. Thank you for supporting us.
Thank you.